How's it going, Sean Wanis? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just want to let you know that I'm recording the interview process just real quick so that way we can get a good idea and go back to anything. Maybe we talk about something, I can always refer back to it.
Mm.
We've talked once or twice before. Nice to see you. Nice to hear that you're into the same kind of
Yeah.
technology that we need. Now, reason why I find you a real good fit for the job is not just because of your talents, because I'm a fan, all kinds. But I understand that you have some other connections to the actual work itself. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah. With working with 3D and so on, and then as we talked about with dementia and Alzheimer's, I had to live with that with my grandmother, and I took care of her every day. And when you hear about certain things, the benefits to VR that people are barely tapping into and still working with, and not yet have found the best method.
Right.
I think it's great that you're coming up with this, like you're wanting to tackle this and take it on.
Yeah.
And so it's like when I hear about this project, I felt so inspired and motivated, and I started looking more into VR because for about 10 years I have worked with 3D meshes, texturing, realistic skin detail. Like I've always tried my best to get the best quality work at realism. I love realism, and to work with a project that has to do with 3D reality and virtual reality and putting people in here and having experiences that they never had experience with. And I think it's even a greater benefit that this can actually help people and help their loved ones. And because dementia and Alzheimer's both together are a very scary thing. And it's heartbreaking that you can't reach into that. Like you have to wait until these episodes calm down, and to be able to have something to treat that when these situations go on, or to train them to help ease this. I think it's a great thing, and I'm actually very excited about it.
Man, you're saying all the right things. You really are. You want to go ahead and state your name, your first and last name, and then of course your call handle, whatever you'd like to be called. I like to call you Usagi because it's just when I was one of the guys that was kind of following your work when you were doing all the anime stuff. Some of the first we worked on a Rudy Paris project with the where you created a kick-ass logo for me. Quick. You've always been good at delivering, and that's why I've been a big fan. But when we were talking about doing all of our other stuff, I thought cool with the guns and the blood and the gore and the VR stuff with the gun clubs and stuff. And then all of a sudden, you just kind of took notice on this whole project we were doing over here, and I didn't even consider I opening that door for you because your style has been in one area, but I forgot how versatile you are. I don't know what that. Let me get this up.
Mhm.
But you're extremely versatile, and thing about I like about you is you're a loyalist, man. It's like one of those things that when you plug into somebody, you make sure that you give it your all, and you have no problems letting you know letting yourself available, and I appreciate that. But this project is right up your alley. I know it is for a fact because of how good you are, talented you are, and now I didn't realize that we really get to plug in like this. I think it's a
Yeah.
blessing, man, that we got an opportunity to merge these two things together. Because now it's better for me because I don't have to have a gamer guy, a technology guy with the 3D and 360 VR stuff. Now I can use our creative ideas, get together. I build a little bit. I think what I'm doing already is already above what they're doing. But I think that when I add you to the party, I think it's gonna be fantastic, man. We have an opportunity to come up with some of this new testing stuff where we're gonna go and prove the concept out in Alaska. I got a friend out there that's starting with 18. We're going to try to roll it out in 1 to 3 of them, if I remember correctly, and then we're going to try to roll it on and move it through to 18. If we can prove the concept, which case I know we're going to be able to,
Oh
then
yeah.
it's going to be on the road and hitting across the United States. There's going to be plenty of work for us. But my thing is, I want to do a variety of things, not just put a live aquarium inside the facility to where it's calming and cool. The best technology they have out right now is called Snoozeland, It's a flagship product, and what it is it takes flat projections and points them at all four corners or four flat pots of the wall, and you can put a window there, and you can see outside. But it's so generic. I think what I want to do is I want to turn the whole place into a 360. And we have the technology to do that with the cameras. We have the technology to do that with the display screens now. And now with the AR technology, we have an opportunity to do it with screens. Now, so I know it would be difficult probably getting glasses and goggles on some of them, but they'll be able to look around the room and be able to see what we're projecting on the ceiling and in a full encompassing room. Some of the cool things in space, or have fish swimming between them. And then taking it to the next concept is when they touch the fish, it pauses, and then they can actually spin it, and flip it, and everything else like that. And that's next. So I'm excited to work with you. I'm glad. I think this. I don't need to look any further. I can't wait to get this and put this on the proposal package so that we can include you. You want to state your name? I'm sorry. I went off.
Michael Frias. Oh, no problem. Michael Frias.
Okay, tell me, like, you've been doing anime and stuff, and you've been helping me out with some of the other stuff, taking interest in it. But what is it that well, you're willing to do anything just about right now, but with this whole thing, I told you I would get you all the equipment that you needed, but we should probably start taking on some projects and start doing some things right now and getting a little curriculum set up. Don't you think?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. I got some cool ideas. We're going to meet tomorrow. We were supposed to meet yesterday. We didn't get a chance to meet in person, but you go ahead and keep doing your research on that, and then we're going to I'll try to get out to you tomorrow. I've got a shoot tomorrow at 8 a.m. at that gun club, and then we'll I'll try to get over there to Visalia right away.
Okay.
Okay.
One more thing. I did more research on VR and dealing with when people use VR. There's a lot of other complications where they get sick and so on. So I found more ways to deal with that. And because I've been doing 3D for such a long time, I know how to fix those errors. Like when people go into elevators and they start getting sick in VR, when you go down psychologically, they think they really, really are going down. And I found a way to stop that from getting sick. So I'm going through all this stuff to make sure that people are comfortable with this.
Good. That's great news right there. Once we all start collaborating together, we might be ready for that convention that's coming up here. I'll find out what the date is on that, and maybe we can start working positively towards that. I think I can get a couple investors to put up some money for us and get us there, because I know that what we could sell is gonna be wicked, wicked good. So I'm looking forward to talking to you. Thanks for spending time with me this late and short notice on the phone. Appreciate that. Great interview.
Thank you too.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off now.